Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Daniel and I'm one of the Python developers here at Motion Fun. This is just going to be an introduction video on how to get started with our scripts and how to set up your base station here. So if you haven't already, please visit the appropriate section of our website to set up the station here. It's just a Raspberry Pi Model B connected to an Adafruit BNO 055 sensor. The breadboards and the cobbler are optional, but I prefer having the breadboards just so you can, freely move around the sensor without having to worry about knocking into anything or moving and destroying your Raspberry Pi. But once you've set everything up, let's get started here. So we'll start by opening up an SSH connection into our Raspberry Pi. So we'll use PuTTY in this case, but you can use anything you like. So we're going to log in with username Pi and password Raspberry once this loads. I'm not sure why it's taking so long. Okay, so it finally loaded. Sorry about that. So we'll log in with password Pi and username Raspberry. And make sure you have a copy of the Motion Fun repository on your Raspberry Pi. So we'll go ahead and direct to ours right now. And we'll go ahead and run our Python script, WebGL.py. And we'll now open up a browser and navigate to the address of our Raspberry Pi once our Flask server is up and running. So let's go ahead and open up Google Chrome and navigate to the address of our Raspberry Pi. And you'll notice that once the page loads, we have a 3D environment using WebGL and the 3.js library, and once we start moving around the sensor, our model also moves around automatically, which means we've successfully achieved plug-and-play functionality. And we have a few other cool functions here. If you scroll down, we have a calibrate button which calibrates the sensor. So suppose you want this position to be default, but it's not showing up like that on your environment, then you can click calibrate and it'll calibrate everything and it'll straighten it out pretty much. And you can click record data if you want to record an orientation. So you move around the sensor and then you can press stop record and it'll actually write that exact motion to a text file, which you can put in our Blender add-on that's coming soon. And then we also have two other buttons, show live data and hide live data. When the page loads, the data is automatically hidden, but when you click show live data, you'll notice that we now have these wide scope. We have this wide scope of data metrics here, from Euler vector orientation to temperature, magnetometer and gyroscope coordinates, quaternion coordinates, and we also have our calibration status here at the bottom left. So very useful stuff when you're trying to record something using the 3.js environment. But that's it for now, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave us a comment here, and until next time, thanks for stopping by.